Hi, Aries. This is Just with your August 12th general read. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So, Aries, congratulations. I see some of you improving home, buying home, renovating home. Definitely putting a lot of money, energy, and effort in your home. Okay, and you're kind of just getting started, or a lot more work to do. And I see some of you doing the work, right? Yourself, trying to do as much as you can to avoid overhead and unnecessary costs. So I do see that being on your mind or preparing yourself to purchase home. That means save money and working overtime and those sorts of things. The problem is, and everybody's kind of getting back into the grind as we are fastly approaching Virgo season. Now, the issue could be for some of you that you can't seem to keep your money in your wallet and in your bank account because there's just lots more to do, right? You have a lot more to do. Some of you have been going in really hard on this, but then you're going to take a scale. You're going to scale back just a little bit to assess and take some inventory. But yeah, I do see a lot of focus and energy toward home improvements in preparation of sell, or you've just purchased, or you're just improving your home. I do see that. Definitely wanting to kind of build your financial portfolio as well. People around you, do be conscious that you may feel like you can do things quicker and more accurately and more effective than other people around you. They may come across lazy, lackadaisical, not focused, not consistent, even unreliable to some extent. So there's that. Somebody also may be very strongly able to take you off your focus. Okay. And that could, for some of you, it could be to play, to have a good time, to go out and do some things. So do expect people around you to be either a distraction or distraction or a waste of time. A waste of time. Home life, again, as I said, it looks pretty good. Some of you are preparing to go have I see birthdays or events going on, celebrations, having family over, friends, that sort of thing, inviting people over, even the people in your home life. Everything is kind of working out and everyone's getting along, and it seems really positive as far as your home life is concerned. I have to tell you, Aries, I was supposed to say it at the beginning of this read, but it kind of eluded me. You have, I pulled an extra card to find out, what does someone want to tell you right now that you don't know? Well, it says that I need to go my own way for a while. Some of you could be soon find out, or even experiencing now, someone kind of taking a break from you, the dynamics between the two of you. They may need a minute to themselves. So we'll talk on that if it comes up again. Those of you who are employed, well, what's going on? You lost something? You may have lost someone. My condolences if you've lost someone, if someone at your job passed away, or there just may be some kind of a loss that also affected your bottom line. So that could have something to do with you, commission-based employed people. So there's some definite losses that's going to cost you financially. And for some of you, it could have a lot to do with your emotional state that is spilling over in your workspace. But we'll get there a little bit soon. If you are looking for work, I don't see anything coming through right now. I also see money dwindling, and you're very clear that it's going to be hard for you to accept the level of income or salary that you want or you're used to. And some of you may feel like, okay, I'm going to sit out. I'm going to wait a little while. I'm going to change my strategy here. Some of you may even start to reduce your expectation as well. So I don't see anything coming in right now, Aries. For those of you who are looking for work, doesn't mean that I'm speaking for all of you. You may be the person that I'm not even picking up and it does work for you, but I'm just not saying it right now. And when I say right now, I'm only looking, a few days into the future. So there's that. Those of you who are self-employed, again, same thing, where you may not be focusing so much on your business. You may even have to put the business down, or again, not put so much energy in it. You know that this may not be your peak season, or you realize that you're kind of a little bit on a low side as far as revenue is concerned. But again, you may be cutting things out, taking inventory, taking stock, and just by doing that, there's going to be a little low period. So I do see a bit of a low period, and your focus is on other things. And then there's some things that you just feel like you need to kind of take a step back from, and it could be your business, at least for right now. And for some of you, you just realize that, okay, right now I just kind of have to wait. I have to wait until it's time for me to act on something when it comes to your own business. So I do see that as well. Now, coming up, I do see that you guys will be quite feisty. There could be someone coming in. Do expect people to come in to want to see you, spend time with you. It could be kind of like a spur of the moment, but I also see opportunities to kind of overcome drama, fighting, and fallout with someone here as well. And it just may be, although you may feel like, okay, everything is peaceful, it's no drama, it worked out better than I thought, there's a part of you that's still going to be feeling unsure, not sure about where you're going with someone or how something is ultimately going to work out. So there is going to be some secrets. Let me see what the secret is about. Yeah, someone could be quite bored of this connection. Someone could be quite flaky, like they're changing their mind on things. So do be careful with that. But you'll sense that it's something else. Like somebody could tell you one thing, oh, it's this, it's that. But you'll know and you'll sense that that's not what it is at all. And in fact, you'll have a stronger sense of what it could be. So do expect, your intuition to fly off the handle this week. And if you feel like, if you get the feeling like, oh, no, I don't believe that. You're right. You're right. Single Aries ladies in love is coming up for single Aries. Wow. I like that. You guys are footloose and fancy free. You are still working towards improving your finances, but you have cut a situation off. And for some of you, you are embracing singlehood. Okay. There's times that you may fall and slip back into what you wish things could have been and where your life is now on an emotional level, and definitely still awaiting that phone call, text message, what happened? Why did they just kind of disappear? Even if you didn't want to be bothered, you still like the attention. That seems to be gone too. Preparing to move or just moving past the mental stress. I do see that some of you will have your moment of sadness over someone. Here, that could be another Aries, like you are a fire sign, a very strong individual here. And I do feel that you have a couple of people on your mind, ladies, someone who couldn't step up, couldn't give you what you wanted, and another person that you may feel like you've lost. And that could have been your person. That could have been a one. And then kind of taking inventory and stock on what happened. Why did it happen? That sort of thing. But then coming out of that stage, getting stable, and just kind of, I guess to some extent, do expect Aries. I was going to say getting to a place where you're not going to force anything. That's what I was going to say. And then start pulling other cards. My mind went elsewhere. So that's that. Now, second part is I see you. One, you guys could just waste money, so be careful with your money. But also somebody is going to be coming back. Be careful. You can't really trust this person. They are not for your highest good. You're in a good place, ladies. You're feeling really good. And I do feel for now you just kind of need to put everything on the back burner. Some of you, as far as love is concerned, and if you are entertaining people, just take it one step at a time. You might find out that this, again, is not what it's cracked up to be long term. And I just see you guys kind of going through your Rolodex of people in your life, love-wise, that things didn't work out, why it didn't work out. So that's more in your mind of the things that didn't work out in your life. Single Aries men in love. I'm telling you, Aries, to be careful with your finances. There's a lack of improved finances. For some of you men, you may have spent too much. You may be overzealous with your income, and there's going to be a little bit of a low period, so be careful with that. You're coming out of your head, though, and it may be, I have to now pay ... But let me do it just so I could be done with it. So some of you kind of want to be done with an old connection, a long-term connection with someone where it's very clear it's not working. It hasn't been working, and you're getting in a better headspace. You're even trying to recover from whatever financial struggle that you've been in lately. Not in the mood to just be and put yourself out there right now. Definitely still in the mindset of the past to some extent. Your heart has not moved on, but you're deciding to. You're deciding to push past and push through all those emotions and get back out there. And as a result, you're going to get a lot of attention. I mean, hello, you are. And I do feel with the tension and kind of affirming to yourself that I know I can do, whatever this I can do is, you kind of really do put the love, or at least that pain, in behind you and start moving forward. That's when, for some of you men, either new love comes in that feels like you've known each other for a long time. This is a single woman, someone who's very independent, hardworking, or who has done the work. So she is financially stable, and she won't crowd you as well either. You also can, for some of you men, have the past coming back as well as a new contender. Let's see which one would be better. The old, definitely, you need to focus on new. I feel like for some of you Aries, a new woman, Aries men, single men, a new woman coming into your life who has all of her stuff together. She's been single a while and she doesn't stress for a relationship. I feel like your heart is going to be kind of cold. So you're going to approach this in a very strategic sort of way. You don't have to do that. This woman, she's not that type of woman. So you don't have to do all of that. But that just may be, your triggers and what you feel you need to do to safeguard yourself. So that's what I see for you men couples. Well, let's look at you, Aries. Communication is key, and I do feel that there's been a lot of communication around working and someone working too much. Someone needs to watch their health. This is what your person may be telling you. Watch your health. You're working too much. You're spending too much. You're doing too much. This is a very good union. I feel like the two of you, this is how you feel, put it that way. The way you feel about this union is that it took you a long time to get here, whether with them or just period. And slowly but surely, you're getting to a place where you're starting to be very hopeful that you're seeing an improvement in a relationship. You're seeing this person as someone that could be more to you than just what you are now. Okay. And even if you are a hard worker, I feel like your person, and if they were on you about it, they're kind of starting to see the payoff from it, is what it looks like to me. So all your hard work, whether it be personally or in this relationship, it certainly is paying off. I kind of see if the two of you remain very mature and this is working, this can very well be something very long term in that you become lovers, and not just lovers, but also friends. Okay. You get kind of everything that you need out of this person. And as a result, you're a better person for it. At least that's kind of how I'm saying you see it. How do they feel about Aries? Ooh. Aries, oh my goodness. Well, they think differently. They may even be thinking about leaving this relationship. Okay. And for some of you, it may have something to do, I hate to say third party. When you see these threes, what can you do? Your person may find you to be a bit manipulating. They feel like this relationship is a farce. There could be unrequited love here. The two of you just can't seem to get on the same page. Your person also personally may not be happy with themselves. That's just a sidebar. But there's a lot of unresolved issues here. And I feel your person feels like their needs are not necessarily being met. And there's a lot of slowdown in communication. And they're even questioning if this relationship, meaning they're questioning, is there somebody else? I think they feel like you're cheating or you're stepping out, or you could be suspecting that. It could go vice versa. It can go vice versa, but they are suspecting others here. Now, your person could be someone who feels like they're not getting their needs met with you, and so that's why they kind of leave the relationship and go elsewhere. And it doesn't have to be cheating. It could be seeing family, seeing friends, doing other things to kind of get that emotional attention that they're not getting from you. Now, I do feel that you are aware that you work too much, you spend too much time on what you got going on. And for some of you, you have a mother to take care of, sisters, you have other people in your life that depend on you, depend on your efforts and all those things. And for some of you, you're trying to build wealth. You're trying to build a very comfortable life. And so your person is kind of feeling a bit neglected is what it looks like here. And although you do understand that and you acknowledge it, and I feel like in the past, your person could have been really nasty about it, or you were pretty cut and dry and unemotional about it, very detached, like this is what I have to do. I don't care. You can leave, you can stay, whatever you want to do. as time goes on, I feel like you're becoming a little bit more aware of what you give off. And again, there's a way to handle the situation in an appropriate way, because I do feel like your person feels lack of love, lack of attention, lack of importance in your life. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope that that was helpful. If you like to look deeper into this couple love reading, click the link in the description box below. You'll find all the details that we go over in that reading. You can also in that description box find that 2021 Aries reading if you want to watch the rest of this year and get caught up of what could be coming down the pike for you guys as well. You'll find my link down in the description box below as well. Otherwise, if you're new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I'll be back very soon with another one. Take care, Aries.